Alrighty, welcome back. I figure we're gonna mix this stream up a little bit since I'm starting a little earlier than I have been doing, and we'll try some new stuff here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna jump in and do this basic maneuvers here from the Maple Flags missions, just so I can continue on this little campaign I'm on, trying to see if I actually know what I'm doing here. And I might do the second one, advanced handling, things like stalls and clearing turns, that kind of thing, depending on time. But afterwards, I'm thinking about maybe changing this thing up slightly from the normal get-go. We'll evaluate it based on what I'm seeing here. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get started.
Welcome. Get your bird in the air so we can start this PO.
Why are you yelling at me, man? Why must you yell? I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on the seat just so I stop forgetting about it, because that makes me exceedingly sad.
Toomey, Colt, 1-1. Request startup. Airborne.
Go ahead and turn on all these just for funsies. Go way out of order on our checklist just to mix it all up. Signal lights. Uncage. Fuel test. And O2 test. Just for kicks. Cool, everything's on. Go ahead and turn those on, and turn those on. And that sneaky little ILS. I can never tell if it's on or off. On. Okay, cool. And then TACANS TR. Toomey. You guys not hear me? ATC, Batumi, request startup.
Colt, 1-1. Request startup. Colt, 1-1. Batumi, cleared for startup. Wind 097 at 6 meters per second.
Oh, and of course, good evening.
Pull up,
off.
pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Alrighty, got all those on. All those are on. Nose illumination just for fun. He cleared me for startup. Fuel pumps are on, so we'll go ahead and crank that one on. Let's go ahead and load all. Bring up the CD repeater page. Exit. And come down. IFC says to test. So those are all on. Let's go ahead and cycle flaps. Yeah, I know it's getting repetitive, but they want me to go through the checklist every bloody time. Looks like I don't quite have the hydraulic pressure yet to cycle the rest of my goodies, so yeah. Why are you yelling at me? I don't know why you're yelling at me. Left engine's on, let's bring up the right. And
Passing waypoint 2 at 7,000.
Take off trim button
Losing
somewhere in
on
there.
station at bullseye 120 for 400 at 7,000.
And there, now I got hydraulic pressure. And those are finally up. At least I got some hydraulic pressure anyways. Swiggle the stick. That's what she said.
Colt 1-1, Colt 2-1. Radio check.
Check those. Yep, happy. Let's talk to this guy.
1, copy.
CDU still coming up. Why not? We'll pull the TGP on that I don't have.
I read you 5 by 5.
Alrighty, so let's review. Radios are up, ejection seat is armed, EAC and radar altimeter will come on once we get nav, SAS is on, I've done all the signal lights tests, those are all there. right engine is on, so we can...
Don't skip any checklist items. The bird has to be fully mission operational to pass this performance check.
Infield
I
1,
know,
passing
Doug, we've done this a
waypoint
million
2 at
times. Those aren't
7,000.
functioning, that's all good. We've cycled all our stuff, we've done all those things. Let's see. We got that. And we got those, and we got this. We did that bit. O2 is on, pitot heat is on. And we checked all those bits, ILS is on. And yeah, we should be pretty much ready to go. Just waiting for that alignment.
2, passing waypoint 2 at 7,000.
Oh, Hoff, it looks like just you and me tonight.
Cold 2, on
Guess maybe that
station at
1800 start time's gonna be too early for everybody.
400 at 7,000.
Yeah, I'll read through my checklist one more time here. Ready to roll at 17:15, so I still got 10 minutes. Then fly to waypoint 1. Heading 300 for 6,000 feet. At waypoint 1, turn right to waypoint 2. 040 at 6,000. Then you do an airspeed change, altitude change, level turn, climbing turn, level turn, autopilot function, then land and park. So yeah, pretty basic. At least I hope it's pretty basic. I should have kind of figured this out. Yeah, I mean, I'll be on for a bit here tonight. We'll see who else decides to show up, or maybe my streaming performance was such crap last night. Everyone's like, man, forget this guy and his junk system. All right, nav, Eggy, EAC and ground. Christmas tree is out. Canopy is closed. Batumi.
Colts 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Go ahead and pull up our waypoint page.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
2, rolling.
Alrighty. So he's happy, everything. Let's just do one more check here because I got time. TR, yep. ILS, yep. All that's on. All those are on. Not that I need them, but all those are on. Pitot heat is on. Defog is on. O2 is on. All the electricals are on. Countermeasures is on. Fuel, I did my checks. MFCDs are on, of course. Standby altitude, everything else here is on. Landing lights and anti-skid are on. Flaps I've cycled. Fuel is good. SAS is on. Let's see. Everything else should be good. Radios are alive. So yeah, let's get on with it. Did he clear me to taxi? Yeah.
Rolling.
He cut me off. Again. Is he actually going to take off first? Yeah, I guess so. Yep, I finally got the Twitch affiliate thing, so now I'm just kind of gonna have to do the live exclusively on Twitch and then kick it over to YouTube afterwards.
Batumi, Colts 1-1. Request takeoff.
Now I gotta cut this guy off.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, you are cleared for takeoff and ready.
So silly.
Climb 300 at QFE 29.89.
Passing waypoint 3 at 8,000.
It's like, why would this guy do this to me? I gotta taxi all the way over here, go all the way around him. What a jerk. But yeah, got a good support here from everybody. You know, I don't know how the affiliate thing really works. I guess I'll find out. But I was like, oh, I qualify for Twitch affiliate status. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll see.
1, rolling.
I guess I should probably read what I'm doing. All I know for sure is that I can't dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is like, nope, you gotta only stream here for the first, you know, when you go live, and then after 24 hours you can re-upload it to wherever you want. So I'm gonna follow the rules and see what happens.
2, rolling.
waypoint 1.
Your performance check starts now.
Let's raise those flaps all the way. And climb out at 180, which is what they like. Which in my lightweight sports car.
Fly heading 300, Angel 6 at 200 knots.
Oh, 200. All right. That's different. 200 knots. They usually like me climbing out at 80. They're trying to throw me a bamboozle here.
2, rejoin.
Hey, Waldrick. How do I get it to read in feet instead of meters of altitude? Yeah. It depends if you're talking about the HUD on the airplane or the HUD in ARMA. As far as the HUD in ARMA, you know, the little boxes, you can download mods for that.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5
For
unless
the
the
actual HUD
restriction
in the
is
airplane,
terminated.
that required a custom mod that I had to make to get it to read in feet and knots.
Approaching Angel 6. Level out and maintain 200 knots.
Alrighty, so there's 6,000 feet ish.
Well done. Maintain 300 Angel 6 at 200 knots.
Alright, slow it down. Slow down. Get her nice and trimmed out.
Turn right to 040. Maintain Angel 6 at 200 knots.
Alright, 040. Angel 6. I'm gonna turn harder because this guy tends to be a real jerk face about my turns. He's like, I want you to be at this heading right now! It's like, jeez, okay.
Good.
Oof.
Maintain 040 Angel 6 at 200 knots.
I guess we're not going to the waypoint. But yeah, it's not easy, Waldrick. Basically, you had to kind of figure out the conversion factors and jump into the configs for that particular airplane and the instrument settings and change it. So I had to do all that manually. It was a pain in the neck. For me, worth it for the immersion because I like, you know, running with the HUD off and like all this stuff out there.
Let's try some airspeed changes. Reduce the airspeed to less than 160 knots.
Okay. Let's throw the speed brakes out. Make sure I got good brakes. Yep. And let's go 160.
Good. Now let's accelerate to 220 knots.
Okay. Lost about 50 feet on that deceleration. It's kind of weird the way they progress on this. Like, they put you into an engine out landing on like your
Good.
second
Now
mission.
perform a climb to Angels 10. Maintain 160 knots in the climb.
Angels 10, and he wants 160 knots. Come on, slow down. Slow down, airplane. There we go. Angels 10. Whoa, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow. Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, plane. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Come on, come on, give me power, give me power. Give me 160. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's 160 to Angels 10. Let's bring the nose back up. A little more. A little more. A little more. There we go.
Level out at Angels 10. Maintain 040 and increase speed to 220 knots.
Alright, so Angels 10 for 220 knots at 040. Man, I got off course and everything.
Good. Maintain 040 Angels 10 at 220 knots.
Wow, that was surprisingly more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Kind of gets you into a little bit of task saturation, which is nice, you know.
7,000.
Mix it up a little. Alright, there's 220.
Maintain Angels 10.
Bro! 40 feet high. It's all good.
The next maneuver will be a dive. Descend to Angel 7 and maintain 220 knots.
Okay, so 220 to Angel 7. That's where you gotta just be cognizant of what your airplane is doing. So, I don't know if you want to dive or just a descent, but, you know, I guess I'll just kind of modulate it with the speed brake. Sort of see what I can put together here.
Coming up on Angel 7, level out and maintain 220 knots.
Alright, I'm working on it.
Cove 2, passing waypoint 4 at
There's Angel 7.
Well done. Maintain 040 Angel 7 at 220 knots.
Alright. Let's get back up to 220 and back up to Angel 7.
Our next maneuver will be a level turn.
Alrighty.
We'll perform a 360 degree left turn from a heading of 040 at Angel 7 and 280 knots. Increase speed.
So he wants 280, 360 left, all the way back to 040.
Begin when ready.
I will when I'm ready. I'm not at 280 yet. Alright, so I gotta maintain 7,000 feet. Once I hit 280, I'll bank this thing over and do a 360. About 7,000 feet, and alright, so there's 280. So let's do a left-hand turn. Oh, I'm over the outer marker of Caballetti, that's why.
Keep pulling that stick into your gut. Maintain altitude in the turn.
Alright, so a little bit less. Let's descend, give a little more bank. Come on. Airspeed's good. 280. Coming back up on 040. And bank it back out.
Outstanding. Our next maneuver will be a climbing right turn to 210 Angels 8 at 280 knots.
Alright, so climbing right to 210 at 280. What altitude do you want me to end at? Oh, bye Hoff.
Begin when ready.
Okay, so climbing right turn.
Passing waypoint 4 at 7,000.
Oh, shoot. Way too high. I think it was 8 Angels 8. 210.
Well done. Maintain 210 Angels 8 at 280 knots.
Angels 8 at 280. At 210.
Let's try a slow speed. Maintain Angels 8.
Okay. Do speed to 160. Alright, speed breaks out. Maintain Angels 8. 12 hours. Ouch. Man, they're not joking about
Maintain 160 knots.
working on the railroad all the live long day, are they? Haha, see?
Good. We'll perform a 360 degree left turn from a heading of 210 at Angels 8 and 160 knots.
So 360 to the left to 210.
Begin when ready.
So 360 to the left at 210.
Not quite the same as the high-speed turn, is it?
Alright, so going to 210. Alright, come on, climb. Give me 30 more feet, sweetheart. Here we go. We're going for 210. Bleed off some of the speed here. Nope, gotta pull the power back. Alright.
Outstanding.
Alright, 210 at 160. Back to Angels 8. Alrighty. Let's get this thing trimmed out.
Now let's confirm operation of the autopilot. Maintain this heading and altitude and engage the autopilot. Confirm the altitude and path is maintained.
Okay. Well, that's the easiest test I'll do. Turning on the autopilot. Yeah, you gotta look at the scenery. Even though I'm supposed to be paying attention, but you know, sort of hanging out.
Now change your course or altitude and confirm you hear warning autopilot. The autopilot should now be disengaged.
Warning, autopilot.
Yep. Yes, now what? Just go back to Batumi? That's gonna be the easiest mission I've done yet. Especially now that I know where they want me to land it.
That completes the flight elements for this PO. The hard deck restriction is now terminated.
Goodness.
Head back to Batumi, land, and perform your shutdown procedure. I'll give you your qualification rating then.
Colt 1-1, inbound.
Oh,
Colt
2,500 feet there.
1-1. Batumi, fly heading 241, Fort 15, QFE 29.89, runway 13, to pattern altitude.
241 for 15 miles.
Passing waypoint 5 at 7,000.
Alright, where am I going here? Here we go. And let's just send it straight down to 2,500 feet. They usually like 220 or so? Sounds about right. Is it? Nav, divert, Batumi, 110.3. Where's the ILS falling in? That's my question. Pretty sure that's it. That beeping just gets annoying. Alright, so almost 2,500 feet. Yeah, I forgot to turn on my landing lights when I took off. Oops. Hey, there goes 2,500 miles by it. Alright, it's 1110.3. Let's go course. Oh, goodness. Course 160. 2,600 feet. Come on, Soto, pay attention. 160. No, 1-3. Oh my god. 1-3-0. There we go. Alright, let's get back to 2,500 feet, maintaining that 241. Man. It's kind of hard to get your head down in the cockpit when you're not paying attention. Where's Batumi? Way out there. I mean, I guess I can just kind of turn in from waypoint 2 once I'm alongside waypoint 2. And I don't know who you are. But it's all good. I guess we'll see once that localizer starts to move. That'll kind of be the signal to grab it. And I got the glide path. As soon as that localizer starts to move inbound, I'll make my turn. I mean, I could start my turn now. Yeah, I should probably start my turn now. Because, yep, there it goes. Bank it in there, bank it in there, bank it in there. Ah, overshot. Alright. We'll work on getting back to pattern altitude here. Get back on glide path. And there it is. He didn't say I couldn't use ILS, so I'm gonna use ILS. And there we are. On glide path, on glide slope, slow it down. Let's go ahead and think about flaps and gear at about 6 miles. I am too high. Come down. Why not? 8 miles. Alright, come on down, sweetheart. Come on down. Come on down. Almost, almost. Wants me to come left for some reason. Alright, so approaches can't look much better than that. I mean, other than the fact that I'm not pointing at the runway. And there goes my wingman. Where are you going, dude? Is he gonna cut me off? Well, that would be unfortunate. That would be mean. Do something so cruel. Alright, slightly below glide path. Add a little bit of juice. I should be getting my ILS needles here soon. Right? No. That jerkface is gonna cut me off. I'm my own wingman. It be your own wingman. Hello? Are you kidding me? What in the absolute potatoes?
Batumi, Colt 1-1. Request navigation assistance.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, ADS, you're heading 306.
I mean,
Altitude, altitude.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. He said go back to Batumi, so that's where I'm going. And
Colt
some,
1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Batumi, Colt 1-1. Request landing.
can I get clearance to land, please?
Colt 1-1. Batumi, Colt 1-1. Go around, runway occupied.
You gotta be kidding.
Colt 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Oh my god, make
Colt
up your
1-1.
mind.
Go around, runway occupied. Colt 1-1. Batumi, check landing gear. Wind 097 at 6 meters per second.
Screw
Runway
that.
13.
2, regoing. 2, regoing.
Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
What a weird approach.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, check landing gear. Wind 097 at 6 meters per second.
I mean, he's like, go
Runway
around. No, don't go
13.
around. No, go around. Don't go around. Wait, what? What do you want? It's a weird landing. And of course I landed long, so my guy's gonna be mean about it. Because why wouldn't he be? Okay. Do I park near the tanker?
Colt 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
Or is he just gonna like absolutely fail me for just disgusting?
You can park near the tanker.
Okay, cool. So this is gonna be just like the nastiest failure ever.
You can park the bird here. You have 2 minutes to complete your shutdown procedure.
Alright, let's go. Right engine off. Ejection seat off. Off. Even those will turn off automatically. Off. Anti-skid off. Landing lights off. TGP off. MFDs off. MFDs off. Right engine off. Fuel cut. Off. Open that. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off all this so it stops screaming at me. O2 off. Pitot heat off. Eggy. CDU off. Here comes the hard part. ILS is off. Okay. And let's bring all of those to the center. Any collision off. Everything's off. Turn all those switches down. Okie dokie. Alright, so let's check. Seats disarmed, anti-skid off, pitot heat off, ILS is off, IFCC Kiku, all the MFCDs are off.
30
Sunset,
seconds.
Flaps up, Eggy's off, CD's off, left engine shutdown, right engine shutdown, radio's off, battery inverter off, battery off, O2 supply lever off. Yeah, that should be all. Yep, we're gonna go with yeah.
Let me confirm your shutdown procedure.
Let's see. Survey says yes. No.
Shutdown looks good.
Okay. Damn. A long time.
Okay, let's see how you have rated.
All right, let's see. That was almost too easy.
For general knowledge, airmanship, and safety, you rated qualified.
Cool.
For pre-takeoff and takeoff, you rated qualified.
Thank you.
For navigation and maneuvers, you rated qualified minus.
It's just not possible to get a full Q on this.
For approach, landing, and after landing, you rated qualified.
Even though I had every runway incursion known to man.
For comms and task prioritization, you rated qualified.
Just once I want to rate a Q. Just once.
We will end our flight here. You made it. You passed this PO. You received a qualified minus rating. Work on your maneuvers to improve your skills. It may save your life. Return to Batumi for the next qualification mission.
Okie dokie. Next. Next. End mission. Okie dokie. Alright, advanced handling. General criteria, yada yada yada. Unusual attitude recoveries. Descent. Emergency approach and or landing configuration through rollout. Alright, pattern altitude 2,500 feet. Do not stray outside the MOA. Do not violate this restriction unless it's terminated. It's ramp to ramp. We know. Startup checklist. Taxi to runway. Taxi. Follow flight plan as briefed. Complete the maneuvers. All right. So, clearing turns. 2 90-degree turns left and right in the MOA test area. Ensure no unexpected aircraft are visible within the MOA test area. Recover from an unusual attitude. Stall and spin. Recognize the existence of an unexpected flight regime. Centralize the controls. Analyze the unusual attitude as nose high or nose low. Recover the aircraft. Using appropriate recovery techniques, conduct post-recovery actions. Perform a defensive spiral dive and recovery. Identify the spiral dive. Make 3 revolutions and drop 2,000 feet with each revolution. Oh boy. Recover the aircraft using the appropriate recovery techniques. Conduct post-recovery actions. Lazy 8. Ensure consistent pitch and roll rate. Consistent entry and exit references. Oh man, these are going to suck. I'm going to fail this so many times. Perform the practice forced landing. Achieve and maintain published gliding airspeed. Oh jeez. To attain the selected landing area. Oh boy. Okay, so... All right, well, let's see how this goes. This could well be a tragedy. All right, pattern altitude, yada yada yada. All right, so this is what's going to suck: are this clearing turn, or sorry, the spiral dive and the lazy 8. Not worried about landing an airplane that's all busted up, but you know. We'll see how it goes. Mostly because yeah, we'll see.
Welcome. Get your bird in the air so we can start this PO.
Okay. Alright, EPU, fuel, that. Let's see. Already uncaged that. Already did that. Go ahead and bring those online so like the moment the APU wakes up, we're there. Alright, cycle flaps. And radio. Pop, pop, yep, and yep. Alright. ATC, Batumi, request
Batumi,
startup.
Colt 1-1. Request startup.
Gauge rate
Colt 1-1. Batumi, cleared for startup. Wind 093 at 6 meters per second.
Alright, let's bring up the left engine. We'll turn on those just for fun. Did I turn on fuel? Yeah. That's why you follow checklists, guys. You should always follow your checklists. Yep, that looks like it's on. Tack and a TR.
Pull up, pull up.
Position lights, anti-collision, nose illumination.
Altitude, altitude.
That's coming. Why do you do this to me, lights? Alright, fine, we'll do it this way. Shh, everything's fine. Alright, left engine's on. Right engine's coming on. Load all. SAS. Top, pop, pop, pop. Alright. So let's review. Radios are all on. Ejection seat is on. Enhanced attitude control. Radar altimeter will come on after. After we're happy. Autopilot's good. SAS is on. Fuel's all going. We already did our signal lights test. Let's get our takeoff trim set. Boink.
Uzi, passing waypoint 2 at 7,000.
All the things are there. Flaps are there.
Uzi, on station at Bulls 120 for 400 at 7,000.
Yep, we're happy with the speed brake test. Engines are good. AP power generator off. AP off. Secure those. Yep. Nice stick to
Colt
gold.
1-1, Colt 2-1, radio check.
Why are you talking to me?
1, copy.
Yes, I know. We have to do all checklist items. Your bird needs to be blah 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 blah. Alrighty.
I read you 5 by 5.
Good. Alright, so that's there. We did all our fuel checks.
Pontiac
Time.
1, passing waypoint 2
So I'm
at
happy with all
6,000.
this. Happy with all this.
Don't skip any checklist items. The bird has to be fully mission operational to pass this performance check.
It's like, what is it, 110.3? I guess that's ILS volume all the way down. You gotta give it like 8 turns to go all the way down. Alright, so O2's there. Countermeasures are there. All those are there. Alright, cool. Go and turn on nose wheel steering. I mean, why not fly with ILS if you got it?
Colt 2, passing waypoint 2 at 7,000.
But will I fail?
Colt 2, on station at Bulls 120 for 400
see.
at 7,000.
We'll go ahead and set this for 130 just to have it ready to go for the landing. Oh, actually, I'm not coming back to Batumi. I forgot about that. Nav, EGI, enhanced attitude control, and radar altimeters on. Let's go and bring up our waypoint page. Waypoint. Not that I really need it. We can bring up position. Yeah, flight plan. Why not? Alright. ATC, Batumi. Request taxi.
Colt 1-1, request taxi to runway.
Yes, no.
Colt 1-1.
Thank you.
Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
2, rolling.
will not beat me to the runway this time. No cutting me off. No cutting me off. Alright, flaps are mid.
Atumi, Colt, 1-1, request takeoff. Colt 1-1, Atumi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.89.
I really should be getting that from Aegis prior to me. Prior to me doing everything. Alright. So I got this. Power's at 90 and out of here.
1, rolling.
How many times can we do the exact same mission? Well, this one should be interesting to say the least. Alright, so let's go ahead and rotate. They like me being way nose high.
Performance check starts now.
Pontiac 1,
Thank you.
passing waypoint 3 at 6,000.
Fly heading 300, Angel 6 at 200 knots.
200.
Wheels up.
Oh no. I got time to shut that up. Angel 6 at 200. Let's raise that pitch a little.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated. Approaching Angel 6. Level out and maintain 200 knots. Well done. Maintain 300 Angel 6 at 200 knots.
Alright.
Turn right to 040. Maintain Angel 6 at 200 knots.
040. Again, they yelled at me when I didn't turn fast enough last time, so...
Good. Maintain 040 Angel 6 at 200 knots.
That's what I'm doing, dog. And that freaking air traffic last time almost crashed into another A-10 who was landing under me. You would think a guy like that would be screaming at the at ATC going, "Are you guys stupid? There's already an A-10 on approach." To be fair,
We will
I
need
don't
some
know if
altitude for the next series of
fast enough.
maneuvers. Climb to Angels 10.
Now let's go Angels 10 at 200.
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint 4 at 6,000.
Angels 10 for whatever it is I'm about to do. So first we're doing the clearing turns, according to the briefing. Angels 10 for 200.
Level out at Angels 10. Maintain 040 and increase speed to 220 knots.
Okay.
Good. Maintain 040 Angels 10 at 220 knots. You are now entering the military operations area.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and set this course for 040.
During the next set of maneuvers, attitude, altitude, and direction of flight will change rapidly.
So there's 040 and 220.
You must exercise extreme caution by ensuring the immediate area is clear of other aircraft and that no danger of mid-air collision exists. A clearing turn allows you to clear the area in which you are operating. You will make two 90-degree clearing turns, one to the left and one to the right.
Okay. There's an airplane over there.
Make a 90-degree left turn and scan the area above and behind your aircraft.
Alright, so 90 degrees. Just wait for that needle to hit 90. Man, I lost 70 feet in that.
Good. Watch for any aircraft in the vicinity and be prepared to abort your maneuvers if necessary. Now make a 90-degree right turn and scan the area above and behind your aircraft.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 3 at 7,000.
Right, so back to 040, I guess?
Good. Watch for any aircraft in the
Colt 2,
vicinity and be
passing
prepared to
waypoint
abort
4
your
at
maneuvers if
7,000.
necessary.
Yeah, there's an airplane over there.
We will now induce a stall and recovery. Pitch the nose up to 45 degrees until you hear the stall horn and the airspeed drops below 60 knots. Recover the aircraft to level flight before Angels 9. Begin when ready.
For Angels 9, okay. So we're
Uzi,
at
passing
45
waypoint 3
degrees
at
nose high,
7,000.
which is 35.
Good.
40.
Maintain this pitch angle until the airspeed drops below 60 knots.
I couldn't even get it below 60 knots. The airplane just dropped. Is that good enough, or? Okay, I guess I'll go 45. Go 45, nose high. Just chop the throttle now. See if that does it.
Fly heading 040, Angels 10 at 220 knots.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. 040, Angels 10 at 220. Gotta get down.
We will now induce a spin and recovery. Pitch the nose up to 45 degrees until you hear the stall horn and the airspeed drops below 60 knots. Apply right full rudder and pull back on the control stick. Recover the aircraft to level flight before Angels 9. Begin when ready.
Alright, so 45. When you hear the stall horn, airspeed.
Good. Maintain this pitch angle until the airspeed drops below 60 knots.
So then I'm going to induce a spin.
Good. Good. Now recover to level flight before Angels 9.
Alright, center the controls. And bring the power back on. Before Angels 9. Alright.
Good. You recovered above the expected. Good. You recovered above the expected altitude.
I know. 040 for 10,000 and 220.
Fly heading 040, Angels 10. Fly heading 040, Angels 10 at 220 knots.
I think it was still tracking from my stall recovery.
Good. Maintain 040, Angels 10 at 220 knots.
I think it... Yeah, it thinks I was still doing stall recovery. Okay, well, we got 2 maneuvers for the price of 1 there.
Our next maneuver will be a defensive spiral dive, but we need altitude, so climb to Angels 15.
Alright, so Angels 15. Oh, come on, A10. Climb, sweetheart. Climb to Angels 15. I'm gonna blow this one so bad. It's like it wants me to lose 2,000 feet every rotation. It's like, man, how do you even gauge that? I mean, I guess with practice I can figure it out.
Passing waypoint 4 at 7,000.
So let's get to 15,000 feet, 040.
Maintain 040, Angels 15, and increase speed to 220 knots.
Alright, 040, Angels 15 for 220. 040, there's 15, and...
Good. Maintain 040, Angels 15, and 220 knots.
Let's accelerate it just a bit. Cage that, because that's annoying. Alright, drop your altitude, babe.
The defensive spiral can get you out of a jam when your energy is depleted and you are under attack from another aircraft.
Yeah, okay. You've never
The
played
maneuver
Pocket
consists
Server.
of dropping the nose low during a turn and going into a spiral dive using gravity to supply the energy needed to continue evasive action. The defensive spiral becomes a rolling scissors performed straight down. Your goal is to stay out of phase with the attacker until the ground is dangerously close.
Okay.
The advantage usually goes to the aircraft that can decelerate quicker. You can cut power and extend the speed brakes in an effort to force an overshoot. If this is unsuccessful, you will pull out of the dive at the last possible second, hoping to cause the attacker to crash into the ground.
And doable in an A10, because they will pick up speed like a freight train. Although, actually, Hoff would know about that, but he's not
Lower
here.
the nose and begin a spiral dive to the left. Maintain a 60-degree bank angle and 10-degree nose-down attitude. You have 2 minutes to complete the procedure. Begin now.
So, 10 degrees, nose down, 60 degrees.
Keep pulling that stick into your gut, cadet. Terminate, terminate, terminate. You exited the military operations area without authorization.
Okay, let's see how you have
What?
rated.
Where was I supposed to go, dude?
For general knowledge, airmanship, and safety, you rated qualified.
I mean,
For pre-takeoff and takeoff, you rated qualified.
I guess I got too far to the north.
For navigation and maneuvers, you rated unqualified.
Yeah, but what was I supposed to do? You told me to go 040 for
For
220.
approach, landing, and after landing, you rated unqualified.
Okay.
For comms and task prioritization, you rated unqualified.
I hate you.
We will end our flight here. You did poorly.
You did
Your
poorly.
rating is an unqualified. You need to spend more time training. Repeat this PO again when you are ready.
So... Oh, they give me sad music. Alright, so I guess I need to do that stall maneuver earlier? That way it's, like, not there? That's kind of frustrating. Well... Let's take a quick look at the servers and see how they're looking. Not bad, but not great. It's just a bunch of SAM hunting, which is unpleasant in an A10. But I guess we can kind of switch it up a little bit. See what we got here. Because I get a feeling I'm going to fail that one like 100 times before I can actually, you know, do it. So, and we can kind of switch it up here and see how things go at night. Because we really haven't messed around a lot with night flying, at least not in the streams. So, and it's night at both Persian Gulf and Georgia at War. So. Yeah, why not? Let's see how this goes. Should be at least interesting, right? But yeah, I get a feeling if I sit here and try to do that spiral turn over and over and over, I'll just be doing this mission for the next 3 hours. And I was like, I guess I should probably shoot something. Let's pull up Discord, see what's going on. Alright, Georgia at War. Scroll down. Server starts every 4 hours. Blah, 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 blah. Where am I? Boink. There I am. Let's see. Where am I going to be closer? Mycop or Krasnodar? Mycop's going to be closer to the AO, so we'll go to... It actually gives me my name. Alright, let's try something a little different here. It's so dark. How does anyone even see what they're doing? Especially in the A10. I think it's right shift H for NVGs. Yes. Alright. And the first thing we need to do is hit our emergency floodlight, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see. And turn all those up. And unless we forget to bring on weaponry. Go ahead and close the canopy, that way the floodlight actually works. Works, sort of. Alright, so we already got that aligning. Oh, nope, ground crew. Rearm, refuel. And let's see if we can survive this. Go with Golf Mavericks. And kind of go standard here because, again, I've pretty much figured out that CBUs are a meme. GBU 38. More golf maps. Let's go with some more rockets just for fun. Even though I never get to use them because I just pretty much immediately die if I get anywhere close to their nonsense.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Alright, let's bring that on board. APU generator on. Probably should have turned that on earlier. Oops. Why must you be so loud? Turn those to night mode, if that even helps. We'll just turn everything on.
Rearming complete.
Cool. Shh, it's fine. There we go. Let's do this. And do all those. SAS is coming on. Alright, yep, got all those, got all those. I mean, it's not like I'm getting raided by the dudes, so I'm not as concerned. Definitely not worried about that. Shh, it's fine.
Call Tier 1. Hold position. Call Tier 1. Hold
Alright.
position.
So, right engine's up.
Call Tier 1.
Oh, sorry, left
Hold
engine's up.
position.
Right engine coming up.
Call Tier 1. Hold position.
Right into the cycle.
Call Tier 1. Hold position.
Why not turn those off for fun?
Call Tier 1. Hold position. Call Tier 1. Hold position.
Now, do I remember how to...
Call Tier 1.
Whoa, that's not it. Okay.
Call Tier 1.
Kind of get my NVGs going.
Call Tier 1. Hold position.
Alright, so I got that.
Call Tier 1. Hold position. Call Tier 1. Hold position. Call Tier 1. Hold position.
Fighting at night in the A-10 is tricky, but not impossible.
Call Tier 1.
Alright, so that one's up. APU generator off.
Call Tier 1. Hold position.
OMG.
Call Tier 1.
I'm not gonna deal with that. One, three, four. Yep. NVGs, man. It's like, why even have them? I guess we can go and run our floodlight while we're trying to fly. So yeah, it does help with the knots. I suppose I could put my HUD into night mode, but it's like it never really seems to make much difference to me. The only thing that really matters is reducing the brightness of the HUD, which is that one. Well, that way when I'm looking at it through nods, I can actually see it when I'm flying. Let's get to our GBU 12s and set up their profiles for CCRP. Save. View profile. Change set. Auto lays. Yes. What is that? Control windows. 1.5. ILS time 15 seconds is usually good enough. ILS auto lays. Alright, so that's that. GBU 38s I'm good with, and Mavericks, I'll fire them up. Why not? Turn them on now. Who cares? It's not like they're gonna burn out. Alright, CDU is nav. Eggy and pop pop. And we're good to taxi. Where are we? So much brighter. We're at Krasnodar. So I'm going to taxi out.
Radio check on 249.
5x5, 249.5.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, let's go. Actually, let's. Oh, wait. What are my missions? List of current missions. Air interdiction. 100 miles. Ugh. Strike missions. 100 miles. Current missions. Seed? I really don't want a seed because that's going to hurt a lot. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go for
Krasnodar Center,
air interdictions.
taking off runway 27.
Yeah, air interdiction it is. Let's go. Waypoint page, waypoint into UTM. Let's go there. And what are my coordinates here? Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go for the artillery. So it's 37 Tango, so Golf Juliet. 2234 2040. Yes, that one. Alright, I always forget that one. Did I forget to rename it? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. And let's call it Artie for mission 7. And switch this to position. And yeah, let's get on with it. Yeah, I gotta remember that. And why is this inverted? Oh, it's not. I'm just an idiot. Man, must be more tired than I thought. Somehow. That's not the runway. That's not the taxiway. That's the taxiway. All right. Yeah, we'll see if we can survive here at night, and if we absolutely get crushed, then I'll bounce back to the Maple Flag mission. Come back. There we go. It's just useless at night. Can see absolutely nothing. I think this is the direction I taxi. Pull up our handy dandy cheater friend, the F10 map. Yeah, I don't even need all this runway, but I'm gonna use it anyways. Am I at Maycop? Yeah, I think I'm at Maycop. No, it's my mirrors. I was like, what is that? Am I there yet? Nope, one more right turn. I will say, some taxiway lights would be just divine, but like, you don't even get that. Landing lights appear to change absolutely nothing as far as the throw. They do in the nods, but like not when you're actually looking at them. Whatever. I don't even remember what this one is, but no one's talking on comms anyways, so I don't think it matters. Where are we? Runway 04. And we're going way the hell out there to go die. Mike up traffic, Thunder 6-1 lining up runway 04. Mike up. Lock my throttles together. I really don't need differential thrust right now. Mike up traffic, Thunder 6-1 rolling on 04. Mike up. Don't even need flaps for this. We'll be airborne in no time. Should be like a $140 or so. Okay, airplane, are we gonna go? Yeah? Alright, cool. Just getting a little nervous there. Do I have everything on? Yeah. That is too bright. There we go. Where am I going? Artie. 103 bloody miles. Man, this is gonna be a pretty boring stream. So, sorry in advance, lads. CCRP invalid. Manual release. Guess we can go ahead and get our TGP going. Yeah, let's get our nods on, make sure we don't smash into a mountain. Alrighty, off we go. To go get crushed. And I totally didn't call that I was leaving, but whatever. So we got 8 guys on comms tonight. Is anyone gonna actually speak? Probably not, but that's cool. Not really that worried about it. It is impossible to see anything through that TGP right now, so I need to reduce that brightness. I think it's increased my contrast. I can never remember this part. It's like actually getting to where you can see stuff through the TGP at night is such a pain in the neck. You gotta like crank your contrast way up. Like find this weird balance of settings to where you can actually see what you want to find. It only works when you know what you're looking at. Bottom line, it's not easy! Alright, so what am I looking at here? That's a mountain range. Okay, we got that. Miles out. Let's just put the TGP on a city. Just see if I can actually see the city. Alright. Can I actually see what I want to see here? Not really. Bit. So let's go brightness up. Contrast. Nope. Contrast down. Yeah. Kind of working for us. It's better. That's not really the ticket. Looks like it's about 31. Able to see stuff. Nice thing is, at least like actual hot stuff, I mean, sticks out like a sore thumb at night, so just that crazy temperature difference is just nuts. I got that set on semi. Guide me along what I need. And at least there's no clouds. So if I just climb, I should be alright. Let's go ahead and drop that floodlight. Might help a little bit. Not really. At least not with nods on. And yeah, just climb out for the next 15 minutes and then just go get shot down. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Now, will I get crushed on the way there? Maybe. Hard to tell for sure. And I guess we should probably go dark now. And what's about to kill me? MiG-29. Why do I not have a jammer? Jammer. There we go. Not that it really matters that much. I mean, the MiG's gonna kill me no matter what I do. It's nigh on impossible to tell where they are, because, well, when you ain't got no radar, just kind of on your own for trying to survive that. So I guess I'll do this for a bit, get shot down, try to jump back into that Maple Flag mission one more time and see if that works for me. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get whacked by a MiG long before I get there. Pretty scenery though, I think. 70 miles. Turtles? River or something? that, and let's switch to black hot so I don't blind myself. Does this even work if I try to look at the ground? No. No, it does not. Not one bit. I mean, I guess we'll level off at about 20,000 feet so I can get up over the mountains. Because if I go here and switch this to waypoint page. Yep, waypoint page. Sea altitude is 4,229 feet, so it should be plenty, but I'm just gonna stick out like a sore thumb to all the MiGs that are gonna come kick my ass. But sorry. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out here. We'll see what we get. Goodness. I have no idea where friendlies are. Like, I mean, nothing. It's a quiet night. Granted, I'm streaming earlier than I normally would have done, so it stands to reason it's going to be a little quieter than normal. On the west coast haven't quite woken up yet. 60 miles, 13 minutes flight time. Will I make it, or will I get crushed by SAMs before I make it there? Who knows? Though I am not exactly a stealthy target for anyone who wants to utterly destroy me. Eh, what is that? SA6. Nice. Or S6. I guess not SA6. I think 6 is SA6. Launcher going crazy. Getting mad at the whole universe. I guess I can... No, 20,000 feet's good. Shouldn't need too much more than that. Still got 50 miles to go. It's alright, almost there. Who's locking me? I'm gonna get killed by a SAM first. That's nice. Well, that's exciting. I will be surprised if I do get off any ordnance. Goodness. Alright then. I mean, he's the Patriot, so he should know where I'm at. I'm getting closer to Estrella here, and I don't like it. Like, properly close to Estrella. Which I think is what the S6 is. So yeah, let me hook right here. See if I can get away from whatever it is I'm about to fly right over. One thing about flying over here at Hog at War is that RWR never stops. Ever. Alright, so 301 for 40. Yep, I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm overflying a SAM site, judging by how hard that thing's trying to track me. Granted, if it's fired already, I'm totally screwed, so... we'll see what happens. Alright, so... the pod tells me it's looking at 37 miles. I think I've just been fired on. I didn't get a launch warning. Yeah, rip. Goodbye, guys. Yep, that's probably a missile launch, but I'm too stupid to tell. Alright, how do I turn this brightness down? Somewhere in here. That's the one. Blink. That way when I put my nods on, it doesn't blow my eyes out. Alright, cool. Wow, I forgot that's actually the key for that. What is that? Mirage 2000s. That should be my guess. Alright, so am I looking in the right area for targets? I don't see any targets. That's 22 miles. And I am 29 miles away. So... I suppose I should put my nose back on it. So I'm looking for artillery pieces. They must be on the backside of that mountain. I mean, otherwise I'd be looking right at them. Let's bank off to the right here. See if I can find something in the dark. Mad at me now. 14. Oh my god, what is this? Patriot and an F-14. I am going to turn around and wipe out that Patriot launcher. It's like, I want my missile, I want my RWR actually going, but I don't want it screaming at me the entire time for just a Patriot. Alright, 20 miles now. least if I have to run, I can do it. Let's see what we can come up with here. Bank a little bit further off. Miles. I should be able to see what I want now. Or at least be close to being able to see what I want now. Unless they're all hiding in the trees, in which case I'm going to scream because I came all the way here for basically nothing at that point. They're going to be hiding in trees. Which, in true DCS fashion, is absolutely impossible to find any targets hiding in trees. Right? I mean, I don't care what you do, it's just, it can't be done. Short of carpet bombing it with B-52s. Maybe. We have 10 miles now. Unless they're like tucked in the deepest little valley you've ever seen. Although there's no enemy fighters, so that's good. That is a good sign. What's that? River. I'm still not in a position where I can shoot something. Nope. I need to zoom in. There we go. Targets! I found them. Hooray! Alright, let's identify what I want to kill. That's an artillery unit, so I'm not worried about him. That's a... artillery? Looks like? Might be? That's a Ural, don't care about him. I know they're going to be defended by SAMs, so that's... obvious. Question is where? Where are they defended by SAMs? That looks like a BMP-3. That looks blown up. So let's check these. I don't like the look of you. What are you? Check back in a second. That is a BTR, don't care about him. That is a BMP-3, don't care about him. That is another BMP-3, I don't care about him. So I guess we've kind of stumbled on everybody and that's Manpads. I'll hit him with a freaking TBU-12 if I have to. I guess I can start taking shots at stuff, dropping from high altitude. But I'd really like to take out any possible SAMs they have, because, I mean, they have something down there. It's clearly tracking me. Ah! Dang it. I'm going to turn back into the target zone. See if I can offset about 80 degrees-ish. See if that gives me a target. Try for like a 45 offset here. Let's see what we can see. I mean, obviously something's mad at me. I can tell that. I mean, I guess I could just start dropping the artillery guys, right? Yeah, why not? I'll know if I take a SAM launch. I mean, my target is the artillery. The question is whether or not I'm high enough to dodge a whatever they're going to drop on me. Are these ready to go? Yes, they are. And I'm going to count down timer. Let's wait for it to be about 9 o'clock before I let this one go. It's a long flight time. There she goes. Let's come back out of the target area. And climb back out. That way I don't get smashed by something. I do want to make sure this JDAM actually hits. There it is. Should get a shack now. Wham. See ya. Alright, what are you? BMP, don't care. That's a tree. That is definitely a tree. Ah. Looks like another artillery piece. Looks like a Tunguska, maybe? I think I'm gonna hit that with a Maverick. Let's hook back into the target area. Ish. Back into the target area-ish. No. I lost sight of whatever it was I wanted to kill. It's over the mountains. No. Okay, let's bug back out of here and climb again. There she is. Yep, I don't like this at all. Tad. Alright, let's go. Climb back out. No need to be stupid. No need to be stupid. We can be smart about this. Awfully dumb. Descending into what I know are SAMs. Upgrade Patriot missile systems. I like your ability to shoot down enemy missiles a lot. That's cool. Please stop blocking me. Please. I'm begging you. Let's lock up on whatever that is. Onto it. Here we go. Ooh. Mad. 12 seconds. To kill what looks, well, was some kind of tracked vehicle. I mean, tracked vehicle is tracked vehicle, no matter which way we shake it. So it had to be something the enemy wanted to keep alive. All right, what are you? Ural. I don't care about the Urals. They mean nothing to me. Let's switch back to that. Switch that back to that. Where am I? Just getting back on my right wing now. Ooh, they mad. It's a Tunguska, alright. Must be. Trouble is, I just don't know if they're shooting at me or not. I mean, I'll find out as soon as the sand comes up my tailpipe. Oh good, the server's restarting. Well, I guess it's time to YOLO it. So, what are you? You are a artillery piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to take you out now. Ah! Set as speed. And let's roll into the target area. Is it an artillery piece? Is it? Or is it a freaking Ural? No, it's a freaking Ural.
Overlord, 1-1. In field, 1-1. Request bogey dope.
BMP or BTR. Oh goodness, come back. Come back. One thing that's nice about night, man, does my TTP just track the heck out of stuff.
Overlord, 1-1. In field, 1-1. Request bogey dope.
That looks like a tracked vehicle, and tracked vehicles are targets. This is basic A10, so we know this to be true. I mean, I could just do my old school ARMA method of finding SAMs, where I just fly over the top of them out of their SAM range. That always seems to get the job done. Well, tracked vehicle equals dead vehicles, so I'm gonna do that. Still on the manual release.
Overlord, 1-1. In field, 1-1. Request bogey dope.
That's good. Yeah, let's try the old ARMA method of roll over the top of him. So he's coming off my right wing now. Hello. And now
Overlord 1-1.
It's cool, though.
Field 1-1. Request bogey dope.
the mission was restarting anyways. So now I know that if you overfly SAMs, they shoot at you. Just gonna keep punching
Overlord
flares. By now that
1-1.
missile should have been
Field
here.
1-1. Request bogey dope.
Maybe? Oh, an F5. F5 is close to me. Must be close. It's the only way you pick up F5 stuff. See if I can get noses on him. Get noses on with an F5. Yep, he mad. See if I can see him. He's got to be above me somewhere. It could be below, but you never know. See if we can get lucky. Shoot down an F5 at night. TTP, air-to-air mode. Ah! Oh, there he is. Alright, let's try it. See what happens. Come on, Sidewinder. Give him a good whack for daddy. No? Alright. Guess this is how we're gonna do it.
Overlord 1-1. Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the
Okay.
target location.
This is not gonna be fun. He's gonna shoot
Overlord
down.
1-1. Infield
F5.
1-1. Request bogey dope.
Pull up! Pull up!
Where'd he go? Yeehaw! Hey, who knows? Maybe I can tango with him till he, till the server restarts. Or go for a guns kill on an F5
Overlord 1-1. Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
with an A10. Which would be cool. If my track IR would let me actually track with him. Ah! Dogfighting at night in an A10 is no good. I don't care what the kids these days say. Could I try to run for home? Yeah, probably. But who knows how that's gonna go. 95 miles running from an F5? Yeah. Sucks I missed both my Sidewinder shots. Let's see if I could just keep on him. I mean, I shouldn't have too much trouble as long as I stay smart. And if my track IR would allow me to look for him. Oh boy. I lost him. That's not good. F5. Somewhere nearby. Okay, let's try doing this with the track IR. How about now? Yeah, there we go. I can look for an F5 that is nowhere to be found. Let's see, is that going to do anything for me? Not really. Just straight up darkness. 15,000 feet. Oh, he's on my 6. There he is. Oh god. Biscuits. This is gonna suck. Alright. So we're hooked back into him. Possibly nose is on. Yep, I just can't snapshot. Woo! He's moving. At least I know I can carry more fuel than him. I mean, really, my only option is just to go for the weirdest... oh, I'm stalled. Ha! That's why. Where'd he go? Alright. So, where is he? F5, off to my right. I don't know where he is. Well, you know what they say, when you can't see him, he's probably behind you. I mean, could I try to run for it? Maybe. You know, at any 10, who knows? Let's try reversing our turn just in case. Yeah! Man, I feel like I was just taking a Maple Flag mission and they told me all about do a spiral dive to survive. And it's like, in what universe? Where is that F5? He should be on my RWR. Somewhere. Is he am I even visual to him? Why is he not? Something's on fire down there. Is that the remains of him? Must be. Either he ate dirt or someone shot him down. I don't really know. But just for the sake of vengeance, we're gonna do this. Because why not? It's gotta be him. Alright, let's I guess just kind of hang out till the server restart. Then I'll go take a short break because it's been about 2 hours. And then I suppose I'll figure out what I want to do to pass the rest of the time. I don't know. I guess the 3 people on Twitch. My little ground attack didn't go well because I got intercepted by an F5. All stations 253. Is there a F-14 that just shot down an F-5?
We're an F-14 that just shot down a 5-foot with a Phoenix at 2 miles, but I don't think you want us because we're Winchester and stupid.
Yeah, no, it's just I was in the twisties with an F5 fighting for my life trying to go for a guns kill, and I just saw a flaming wreck of something. So I'm guessing someone shot him down. Wasn't sure who it was.
Sounds like someone competent, so that wouldn't be us.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
I'd like to reiterate that my pilot shot a 5-foot down with a Phoenix at 2 miles. Professionals.
I mean, it seems overkill, but got the job done.
And we're gonna gloss over the fact that Israel couldn't pick him up.
Even better. Alright, we'll try to dip dodge, duck dive, dodge underneath this this Sam here that wants me dead. And see what's going on. Oh, we can enjoy some lovely cinematics while I'm making my way back home. Alright. Alright. Hopefully I can get up underneath that Sam. And sort of get back to a base. I mean, in 5 minutes I'm not going anywhere, but hey, I'm moving for an A-10. Oh, wow, cool, I can see.
Altitude, altitude.
Shh, it's okay, Betty. That's kind of cool, being able to see with your nods. Can't read anything in here, but, you know. Oh, hey, VFA. Glad you made it. I'm just waiting on the server restart here because I went and joined or I tried to do one of the Maple Flag advanced missions, and then it was just being absolutely dumb. Hitting me with some, we'll call them interesting claims. So I was like, yeah, fudge this. Yeah, actually it is kind of pretty when you actually turn up your nods. I think it's Alt-Shift-H to turn them back down, yeah. Ah! Trying to find that one sweet spot for your night vision.
Altitude, altitude.
There we go. Yeah, we'll be
Pull
able to
up,
make it there.
pull up.
Shut up, we're fine. Oh,
Pull up, pull up.
is that me? Anybody? No? Can't tell?
Pull up, pull up.
Well, if I die, I die.
Pull up, pull up.
Shh, we're fine. I mean, I really don't care. It's only 5 minutes to go. Alrighty. 65 miles to base.
Altitude, altitude.
It's cool.
Pull up, pull up.
See? We're fine.
Pull up, pull up.
Now what's spiking me? NF something.
Pull up, pull up.
How much longer till that server restarts? It's gotta be soon.
Pull up, pull up.
Well, I did blow at least something up. I did get one of the artillery guns that I did set out to destroy, so something did happen. Thankfully, whoever our guys were on cap, I mean, they must have done a slamming job, because like I had MiG-29s out there, and then I didn't have MiG-29s out there. So, you know what? Good work, whoever you were. Maybe incompetent F-14 crew. I don't know.
Altitude, altitude.
But yeah, Phoenix missile for
Pull
a
up,
frog
pull up.
at 2 miles seems a little silly, but not the worst I've heard. So, you know, good on them. They did what they were supposed to do. Alright, come on, server. Hurry up and restart. We should be
Altitude,
there.
altitude.
'Cause, like, if I actually go and shoot a landing at this point, that'll be awesome. Alright, F-18.
Altitude, altitude.
Switch our lights over to the default. Right now, close enough to friendlies.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
8 minutes. How much gas do we have? Oh man, we still got over half our fuel.
Altitude, altitude.
Oh, wait, is that the server going? There it goes. Alright, cool. So, now that we got that done, how far was I from base? Not too far. Connection timeout. Womp womp. Wow, those seagulls are loud outside. Alright, so Persian Gulf is also at night. Ugh, gross. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, flying and fighting at night. It's just, like, you really need cap, because, like, trying to get into the twisties and the nastiness with an F5, like I just had to attempt to do, was possibly the worst thing in the entire world. Oh good, the Hoggett training server is up. That's great news. Let's see. What is around on the Persian Gulf server? Some armor and stuff, and Kasab has more SAMs and nastiness. I don't know. I'll take a look at it in a second, and we'll see what to do. But yeah, I do need a quick break. I've been at it for 2.25 hours, so just yeah, hang loose. I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, we're back. We're gonna try this Maple Flag mission one more time for tonight and see if that
Welcome. Get your bird in the air so we can start this PO.
any more success. So we'll see. Just gonna turn on AV generator and turn those on so they start the moment the airplane fires up. Same thing with those. And that, and that, and that. There.
Pontiac 1, airborne.
And do those. And contact Batumi.
Batumi, Colt
Hey,
1-1. Request startup.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, cleared for startup. Wind 093 at 6 meters per second.
Let's go there. That. Okay. How about... No, thank you. Turn the left engine in. Just turn on all the things. Because why not? Because why not?
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Load all. Seat. SAS channels. Oh, I should probably do all the tests. What's the trouble with going to Hogget War, man? You get spoiled. Like, oh, I don't need to do all those things. You do these and they're like, yeah, you don't do it, you'll be crucified. Alright, so let's go. Signal lamp test. Yeah, it's all good. Fire bleeder test. Yeah, it's all good. Uncaged standby ADI. At least I'm going to get good at starting up this airplane. And go to doink. And she's happy. I think I loaded all of them. Why not? Let's load them all. Alright, so I did all my tests. And red engine's up. So down we go. And off we go.
Uzi, passing waypoint 2 at
Alright, so that's all
7,000.
definitely loaded now.
Uzi, on station at Bulls 120 for 400 at 7,000.
Let's close this. Alright, let's check over it. TACAN and ILS.
Colt 1-1, Colt 2-1, radio check.
Yep, I'm here.
1, copy.
Yeah, last time it gave me some nonsense when I tried to do the spiral dive, which is frustrating, but, you know, whatever. We'll give it one more try for the evening.
I read you 5 by
And
5.
if not, I'll just finish the mission myself offline and keep moving from there. Alright, so I'm happy with all of that. I'm happy
passing
with the
waypoint 2
countermeasures
at
panel.
6,000.
That's about right. I think it's two.
Don't skip any checklist items. The bird has to be fully mission operational to pass this performance check.
In what universe is it not the case that I would need everything working? So that's all up. Fuel's all up. Those are all there. SAS is all there. Takeoff trim one more time just for fun. Nothing on the yaw trim. Radios are all on. Yeah, I think we're just chilling now.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 2 at 7,000. Colt 2, on station at Bulls 120 for 400 at 7,000.
Thanks. you are. Let's recenter my track IR here. And ta-da! Nav, Eggy, snip, snap. Alright, one last check. Ejection seat, all radios are on, SAS is on, radar alt and enhanced attitude, SAS is there, engine operate normal, cycle our flaps and speed brake. Yep, happy. And happy. And go left and full right and all the way back and all the way forward. And right and left. Alright. And give it a wiggle. Alright, my crew chief's happy. And we got all those. Alright, so we got all those on. We got all those on. We got all that on. ADI's on. I don't want to lose on just something dumb like missing a checklist item, especially if I get all my maneuvers correct. Yeah, we'll call it good.
Batumi, Colts, 1-1. Request taxi to runway. 1, copy.
Alright. Give me my taxi clearance.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31. 2, rolling.
No, you will not cut in front of me in line. Not this time.
Batumi, Colts, 1-1. Request takeoff. Batumi, Colts, 1-1. Request takeoff.
Please? Please?
Colt 1-1.
Thank you.
Batumi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.89.
2989. Yeah, because I was totally doing that already. Alright, so let's go 90. And happy. Brakes.
1, rolling.
Here. Don't forget to rotate ridiculously early. Bring it up to like 15 degrees nose high and bring on the tail strike. Alright, here's 100. That's good enough. And
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint
that
3
goes
at
way
6,000.
up, way up, way up, way up. Alright. Oh, I forgot to take off the flaps. They seem to like those, but
2, rolling.
Your performance check starts now.
thanks, big guy. Oh no.
Fly heading 300 Angel 6 at 200 knots.
Alright, so accelerate to 200.
Wheels up.
Alright, 200 knots to Angel 6. Let's raise it just a little bit. Go.
Recoiling.
So I guess what I gotta figure out is not to leave the MOA. So if I have to, I'll turn around. Getting fast. Come on, sweetheart, give me 200.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated.
Gotcha.
Approaching Angel 6. Level out and maintain 200 knots.
Whoa! Went rocking by. Jeez.
Well done. Maintain 300 Angel 6 at 200 knots.
I went screaming by 6,000 feet.
Turn right to 040. Maintain Angel 6 at 200 knots.
Alright, 040, Angel 6 at 200.
You're heading off course. Turn to 040.
Well, there goes my Q minus for navigation.
Good. Maintain 040 Angel 6 at 200 knots.
So bossy.
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint 4 at
This mission
6,000.
is going to be the death of me. Alright, 040.
We will need some altitude for the next series of maneuvers. Climb to Angels 10.
Maintain 200 knots, because I think that's what they want. So I'm just going to achieve these maneuvers as quickly as I can, so that way I don't break out of the MOA. Unless they're like hitting me with a bamboozle. They're like just trying to see if I will disobey my instructor and be like, hey dude, I'm leaving the MOA, I gotta turn around. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go for Angels 10.
Level out at Angels 10. Maintain 040 and increase speed to 220 knots.
Alright.
Good. Maintain 040 Angels 10 at 220 knots. You are now entering the military operations area.
Alright. Now we gotta do our clearing turn. So let's set course set for 0.
During the next set of maneuvers, attitude, altitude, and direction of flight will change rapidly.
So 040. Too fast.
You must exercise extreme caution by ensuring the immediate area is clear of other aircraft and that no danger of mid-air collision exists.
Right. Other than that guy.
Clearing turn allows you to clear the area in which you are operating. You will make two 90-degree clearing turns, one to the left and one to the right.
Yep. Standing by.
Make a 90-degree left turn and scan the area above and behind your aircraft.
So let's get straight on with it. Let's make that turn as quick as I can.
Good. Watch for any aircraft in the vicinity and be prepared to abort your maneuvers if necessary.
It's about 100 feet, but I don't really care. I just want to pass. I know, good enough is it, but...
Now make a 90-degree right turn and scan the area above and behind your aircraft.
2, passing waypoint 4 at 7,000.
I didn't actually look around, but, you know, whatever.
Good. Watch for any aircraft in the vicinity and be prepared to abort your maneuvers if necessary.
Roger. Even though I didn't actually scan around, but that's okay. I just need to get the maneuvers done as quick as I can.
We will now induce a stall and recovery. Pitch the nose up to 45 degrees until you hear the stall horn and the airspeed drops below 60 knots. Recover the aircraft to level flight. Good. Maintain this pitch angle until the airspeed drops below 60 knots.
7,000.
Good. Now recover to level flight before Angels 9.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, goodness.
Good, you recovered above the expected altitude.
Did I?
Fly heading 040, Angels 10 at 220 knots.
Okay. Oh, Angels 10.
Good, maintain 040, Angels 10 at 220 knots. We will now induce a spin and recovery. Pitch the nose up to 45 degrees until you hear the stall horn and the airspeed drops below 60 knots. Apply right full rudder and pull back on the... Good, maintain this pitch angle until the airspeed drops below 60 knots. Good, now apply right full rudder and pull back hard on the control stick. Recover before Angels 9.
Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't think so. Here it comes. Okay. Whew. Seriously?
Good, you recovered above the expected altitude.
Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's go back to 0.
Fly heading 040, Angels 10 at 220 knots.
Alright.
Good, maintain 040, Angels 10 at 220 knots.
That was too close for comfort. Spin recovery. I actually got nervous there. Heart rate increased.
Our next maneuver will be a defensive spiral dive, but we need altitude, so climb to Angels 15.
Let's get on with it as quick as we can. So let's see if he's going to let me actually do what I need to do, or if he's just going to fail me for leaving the MOA again, and then I'm just going to rage quit this this stream tonight. All right, come on, give me 15. Angels 15. Come on.
Maintain 040, Angels 15, and increase speed to 220 knots.
Working on it.
Good, maintain 040, Angels 15, and 220 knots.
I'll watch as he freaking fails me. Yep, it's the same thing's gonna happen.
The defensive spiral can get you out of a jam when your energy is depleted and you are under attack from another aircraft. The maneuver consists of dropping the nose low during a turn and going into a spiral dive using gravity to supply the energy needed to continue evasive action.
Let's see if I fail now.
The defensive spiral becomes a rolling scissors performed straight down. Your goal is to stay out of phase with the attacker until the ground is dangerously close.
Here comes the rage quit, fellas. Good timing, everyone's here.
The advantage usually goes to the aircraft that can decelerate quicker.
Just
You
in
can
time
cut power
to
and
watch
extend the
me.
speed brakes in an effort to force an overshoot. If this is unsuccessful, you will pull out of the dive at the last possible second, hoping to cause the attacker to crash into the ground.
And now the instructor gets all mad at me. Come on. Tell me what to do.
Lower the nose and begin a spiral dive to the left. Maintain a 60-degree bank angle and 10-degree nose down attitude.
Keep pulling that stick into your gut, cadet.
So 10 degrees, nose down. Maintain 60.
Good.
Oh, good. He's not going to fail me immediately. It's nice. So 60 degrees, 10 degrees, nose down. Hold it. Hold it. Nope, less bank. It's right on the money.
Good. You can level off now. You completed the spiral dive.
I will. As soon as I'm not leaving the MOA.
Fly heading 210, Angels 8 at 280
Oh,
knots.
thank God he didn't fail me. Angels 8 at 280. 210. Angels 8 at 280. Oh, thank God he didn't freaking fail me.
Fly heading 210, Angels 8 at 280 knots.
Thank goodness. Seriously, I was nervous about that because last time he failed me. He's like, you left the MOA. I'm like, I was flying
Well
when
done.
you told me.
Maintain 210, Angels 8 at 280 knots.
Alright, 280. Come on, A10, accelerate.
Our next maneuver will be a lazy 8. During this maneuver, you will climb, turn, and dive through an ever-changing range of speeds.
Yep.
This requires constant adjustment to the stick and attention to where you are in the maneuver.
This is where I'm going to fail again. So let's see.
Fly straight and level, then enter the maneuver. Pull back slightly on the stick and start a roll to the left. This will put you into a climbing left turn. Gradually increase the banking angle until you're in a 90-degree turn. At this point, push forward on the stick to bring the nose down to start a dive and roll out of the turn into level flight.
Alright, so 90 degrees. So I need to be...
When you
basically
return to the
1.2.
altitude at which you started, begin a climbing turn to the right, identical to your earlier turn to the left.
Okay. Do you want me to start now?
When you reach a 90-degree bank, start your dive and level out the wings. You should end this maneuver at the same altitude and on the same heading as when you started your first turn.
Okay. So a 90-degree bank.
You have 90 seconds to complete the maneuver. Begin now.
So 90 degrees.
Good.
And 210.
Good.
90 degrees.
Good.
And back to 210.
Passing
Well
waypoint
done.
5
You are
at
back on course
7,000.
and altitude.
Weird maneuver.
Fly heading 210, Angels 10 at 220 knots.
Angels 10. Okay. Angels 10 at 220.
Our last maneuver will be to practice a forced landing.
Oh, yay!
This is when an aircraft is forced to make a landing due to technical problems, medical problems, or weather conditions.
Angels 10 at 220.
Landing as soon as possible is a priority, no matter where. A forced landing may be
Oh, right
necessary
over
even if
Copperlady.
the aircraft is still flyable. This can arise to facilitate emergency medical assistance or get the aircraft on the ground before a major system failure occurs, which would force a crash landing or ditch situation.
I guess we'll go for
To
Copperlady.
simulate an emergency, we will shut down both engines and you will be required to glide the aircraft into a suitable landing area. Shut down both engines now. Good. Both engines are off. Now steer towards the emergency divert airfield identified in the briefing and attempt to land on the runway. I have cleared your landing attempt with the local authorities. The hard deck restriction is terminated.
If you
If you
can't
can't
do a
manage a
landing-
safe landing, you are authorized to eject. Good luck.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Alright, so Copperlady is back behind me, so let me do a right-hand turn. I'm good on speed. Let's get the APU back up and see if I can get my SAS back up. Yep, there it goes. So, GCAS EAC nav. Okay, so I don't really care about that. Alright, so I'm not going to have those. Alright, so APU's on. APU generator is on. Standby power should be okay. Alright, so there's Copperlady. OMG, yes, load all. It's fine. Alright, so I should be okay. I mean, I got plenty of time to wing this thing around and get it done. Just gotta keep up my S turns. Glide it in. I got speed, I have altitude. All should be well. I wonder what they say the glide speed should be. Authorized to eject? Are you kidding me? In a training mission. Hey, Mr. Jerkface. Wait a minute. Is that the emergency divert? Okay, I have to cheat. Sorry, guys. I have to cheat and see where is the emergency divert airfield. Abandoned airfield. Okay, it is the X. Alright, I should be able to make it there. Oh man, I was going for Copperlady. Huh. That would have sucked. Well, I got 3,000 feet and 200 knots of airspeed, so I should be good to go for making it there. Shh. It's GPS in flight. Alright, 190 knots. Let's try slowing it down again. Still a little high and a little fast, but that's okay. So once we dump the speed brakes out, we'll just drop her onto the runway. So we can get our flaps down and gear down. Yep, flaps and gear came down. So get our speed brakes out. Let's do this again. And do this again. Just try to do some slow
Altitude,
down here.
altitude.
Still way too fast. That's alright, we can bleed off a good chunk of this. And just land it. And slam on the brakes. Ooh, goodness. Oh, here comes the fence. Oh,
You damaged the aircraft. Good thing this is just a simulator, or you would really be dead. I suggest you study the flight manual and do more practice flying before trying this video again.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here because I'm super sad about not being able to pull that off. It was too fast to approach, and so yeah, I'm going to try this mission one more time, guys, and I will catch you next time, because yeah, I don't feel like getting super frustrated and doing this again live on stream, so yeah, we'll go ahead and end it for tonight. Like I said last time, I'll be off for 2 nights here. So yeah, I'll be off tomorrow night, and I'll be off the night after, and I'll be back on, let's see, Friday, what's today? Calendar. So I'll be off tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll be back on Friday. I'm going to go again for the 1800 start time here because that seemed to work for me. So yeah, we'll go for that. Anyways, so yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. Everyone have a very pleasant night, and I'll try to actually survive a crash landing here. But yeah, have a good night, everybody.